selling drugs and shit, and he's trying to clean up the city. Same old type of shit, except this motherfucker got on a damn suit, and what's the name does it. So
I mean, I feel like Luke Cage also is just like really, really strong, whereas this nigga actually has, like,
no, this person he got the little lightning powers and shit, but it drains his power though. Like every time he uses it, he gets fucking weak, and he has to have the suit on that kind of keeps him amplified to keep him going. So, and I think they need to come out, which they probably are. They're gonna come out with like another side story where it became how he was, because when it first comes on, it's just like, oh look. Black Lightning's back, and it's like, where the fuck did he go?
That's a good.
What happened to him?
What happened to Black Lightning? He's back. It's like, but you didn't tell us.
Yeah, and of course, in the beginning, when it first comes on, spoiler alert. When it first comes on, I guess he's walking somewhere, he gets shot. His girlfriend or his wife that he was married to has to continue to keep patching him up, and shit like that. And then that's when the episode starts. So. I think there's only 5 episodes out right now. So,
well, yeah. I mean, it's still in.
Yeah, it's still new. Yeah,
it's still in the running.
Yeah,
I feel like Netflix is getting them after time. So I mean, you might need to go on the CW app, CW24 or something.
Are they making an app? They already have one.
Yeah, I thought they had like an app. I thought it was like CW24.
Everybody's coming. Fox News is coming out with an app. I saw that.
Fox News?
Yeah.
Don't they already have one? It's called shittyconservative.net.
Quick with them.
Yeah, they're coming out with an app.
That way.
I mean, shit. Do they realize that half the population doesn't own fucking smartphones?
Oh!
What are they gonna do? Like, they don't even know what Twitter is. Like,
They know what Twitter is. They follow Donald Trump on there.
Nigga, the grandkids set this shit up.
Oh!
They get a tweet every 2 months.
Damn.
Like, Donald said this one thing. I see it right here on my Twitter. Like, Grandpa, no, that was what Donald said 2 months ago. And that was the last thing he said before Twitter said that you need to update your shitty ass Galaxy 2. Moving right along to the next piece of news. Did you see what Cardi B said about the school shooting? I'm sorry to take us back there. I mean, really tragic about the Parkland thing. But basically, she's like, this kind of stuff doesn't happen in the hood because, we have metal detectors. Yeah. I mean, I'm paraphrasing heavily there. But, it's a fucked up truth. Is that what we're going to call it, fucked up truths?
Mr. Realness.
I think white people are waking up to a reality that we realized a long time ago, and I don't really care. Just keep my AR-15s out your conversation.
Well, they take your AR. They
call it is not gonna happen, bruh. We was waiting. Look, the Republican Party just waiting for the next thing to move on to. They'll pretend like they're gonna do something, then it goes away. Children died, but they did nothing.
I mean, 55,000 people have died since like 2014.
So
that's a lot of people dying.
People die regardless.
Preventable deaths.
They're not preventable.
Yeah, they are preventable.
If you want an AR-15, you can get an AR-15.
No. I mean but that's a problem. It's not like a lot of people are going, I'm gonna grab an AR-15. I'm gonna do something good. I mean, sure, the vast majority of handgun owners are nice people, and
so we're gonna
aren't
punish
doing
the people who have AR-15s.
I mean, I feel like AR-15, just like the bump stock, is gonna have to be on the sacrificial pit, man.
Not gonna happen.
I mean, possibly.
Not gonna happen.
Possibly.
You know it's not gonna happen. Stop lying.
It's possible.
Riker, is it gonna happen?
I'm putting...
Riker, is it going to happen?
I think within 5 years it's probably gonna happen.
Is it going... No, not gonna happen. AR-15s, they should get rid of the cheap ones that they're using. But overall, it's not gonna happen.
I feel like it is. But I mean, we'll see. Time will tell.
Is it going to happen?
I'm saying yes.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it's going to happen for the AR-15.
I don't know.
Now, the problem is going to be what people run to next. Because it's not like the AR-15 is the only, semi-assault rifle that you can put your hands on.
It's not going to happen.
I feel like the AR-15...
I
feel like just like the bump stock, AR-15 is going to go on the sacrificial pile.
Not going to happen.
Well, all right. We've made our points.
One thing I'm going to say before this conversation is mental health is important. That's all I'm going to say.
Mental health amongst white people. You don't see black people doing shit like this.
I mean, we saw the DC sniper, nigga.
We don't even know what that real thing was about. We don't know why he went crazy.
Which is why I said mental health is important. Get your mental health checked.
And it's harder than that, man. Sometimes you just got to reach out to people.
Yeah.
Like
mental health,
the
though.
thing
Mental health is a
was
big
bringing
thing,
up
man.
about, it was like a teacher who happened to be white.
Side note. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. It was a side note. But he was talking about, he doesn't really see this happening in, like, his school because, not necessarily because of the metal detector, but because, generally people settle fisticuffs a couple times before they start turning to guns. So pretty much have a documented record of Jimmy tried to beat up Jake about 10 times.
Yep.
And probably if Jimmy comes to the school after being away for quite some time, probably coming to try to shoot him. Probably coming to try to shoot him.
Revenge.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot of times in the hood. Is revenge killings.
War will always continue if there's always revenge.
I mean, there'll always be revenge because people don't know how to
There's
let
love,
go.
there's war. If there's war, there's love. We need war.
Yes, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't think we need war. That wasn't the point that I was trying to take.
Yeah,
it to.
not necessarily.
Like, I would be.
When have we not had war?
I mean, you're right. We've had wars since the dawn of mankind, in one form or another. Whether it was food shortages or agriculture warfare or economic warfare that's currently going on, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't feel like we need it. I mean, in a perfect world, in a perfect society, we could have AR-15s and, people could actually do the right thing and we could have, like common sense gun background checks.
The common sense now.
What would be the reason
No,
to have an AR-15?
you can just basically get a gun. Like, there's a kid who managed to talk his way into an AR-15.
That sounds common sense to me.
No, that's not a common sense.
Hey, if he got them choppers on him and he got finessing, you know what I'm saying, do what he got to do.
That's kind of the problem, is that he can just whatever. I'm not saying that everyone needs to go to, like, Maryland, where it's like, you got to be on a wait list. You got to go through all these other things. I mean, Maryland's not a complete police state because they'll let you have guns. It's not like New York. New York definitely is a police state. They will take whatever. But New York, I mean, look at the amount of people that they have to have in one place at one time.
So, still need a gun. The police was there, and what did they do?
Oh, I'm not saying the police are your friends either. Like, let's be straight about it. Well, all I'm saying is that AR-15, not necessarily something that you need. But
you don't need a handgun by your logic either.
No, by my logic, yes, you need a handgun.
Why you need a handgun?
To defend yourself. AR-15 is something that you use
with an AR-15.
You don't need an AR-15 to defend yourself.
Why would you bring a knife to a gunfight?
I think
you bring a big knife.
I think what he is saying is like compared to, like, I think the AR is something that's used to take out like a wide variety of people versus a handgun. It's like, hey, get away from me or whatever. It's something small, but it's a big deal. It's kind of like saying oh, you don't need a what's the name, but I have a grenade. It's like, what the fuck, you need a grenade for?
Because you want a grenade. This is America. You get what you want.
But wants and needs are a little different.
No, as a society, we have to revolve.
If you want a weapon, you get the best weapon possible. You don't go.
What I'm saying is that
an AR is the best weapon, dog?
If you can afford it, you got to also think about how much money you got.
Yeah,
too.
but I mean,
AR-15 is not that expensive.
I know. That's why we should all get AR-15.
That's exactly why we don't need AR-15s in the hands of every single person.
AR-15s. AR-15s.
Have you seen what an AR-15 does to someone? Like a laceration from like an AR-15 versus like a regular handgun?
Okay.
Like a regular handgun, the bullet goes through you, that's it.
Yeah, but I'm sending 12.
The AR-15,
12.
that bullet goes through you so quickly,
Bow!
It literally shatters other things in your body because it's moving too fast.
Riker, my point is, if you're shooting somebody, you really don't care if they live or die or how they die.
If you're defending yourself, yeah. But a lot of people, well, that's a whole nother conversation about guns that we have to have. It's just, like when people actually pull out a tool. Because, I mean, if you need to, whenever you're having a conversation with somebody, pull this out.
He actually went for a weapon.
If you need to do that, then you really have some problems. You really have some problems. Like, if that's what it is.
Somebody pull out a handgun and you pull out an AR.
I mean, that doesn't mean that the person with the AR is going to win. Depends on who shoots first.
Yeah.
My hand going to come out before the AR do.
Yeah, but he's going to shoot more bullets.
Yeah, no. But all it takes is one bullet to win, though.
A dead man does not shoot any bullets.
Dead man shoot bullets all the time. As long as that finger on.
Nah. You going to shoot everybody in your posse.
You don't care.
You should
care. You just try to shoot.
You don't try to shoot. You try to aim at your target and then you shoot the target. You don't just shoot.
Ask that Parkland kid who he intended to shoot initially.
He intended to shoot as many people as possible. That's
exactly what you're doing when you're pulling out an AR.
Versus shooting as many people as possible.
So if they get rid of AR-15s for citizens, do they get rid of them for the police?
I feel like that is a good conversation to have as well.
Yeah.
If we're saying that normal citizens don't have AR-15s, then why do the police need AR-15s?
Wow.
I feel like at that point,
if citizens don't need guns, then why do the police need guns?
No, I feel like at that point in time,
I feel like we're doing I think we had this conversation off pod. We're blaming the AR-15 and inanimate object, but when the police shoot people, we don't blame 9mm.
This is true.
I mean, oftentimes they don't shoot with the 9mm when they shoot people. I mean, it's like
for
Sure, hell ain't the taser.
Yeah.
You blame the person that is. I mean, it is what it is. Like we discussed, you can't stop bad things.
Which is why I like lightning, because that's kind of what that's going on in there too. There's a lot of white cops shooting black kids in the hood and stuff like that.
So like Luke Cage?
Yeah.
See, they try to make it about white cops, but it's about all cops.
Yeah,
shooting
all
people.
cops.
No, in general, I'm just saying the whole conversation, that was the issue with it. If they made it a white cop versus a black kid, that makes white America not care about anything. That's just how they work. If you make it an issue about race and they found themselves to be so, I live in my bubble, it's not possible. Police are shooting everybody at an extremely alarming rate.
Yeah, that touches on something that actually happened. Like the white kid who got killed in the courthouse. Like, I understand he was mad that y'all were trying to charge his mom, but like, did you really have to pull out your handgun and shoot this kid?
The conservative left hijacked the conversation, made it about race.
Well, conservative right, because they never go left.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Both of them also, because the right on our side are blaming the gun, and the left is blaming the person, which it's a little bit of both, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And the truth is, we must find a middle ground in all these conversations.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's why, like, you know what? All right, fine. Let's not take away the AR-15, but we need to have all of them registered, and we need to know where all of them are.
Nope.
Instead of having it be just kind of loosey-goosey, you go to a gun trade show, you buy
Who
an
knows?
AR-15.
Who will know? Who will know? Who?
Well, yeah, that's the problem currently is.
Who are you telling?
I mean, taking at least a state or a
Oh,
federal
no.
level.
No, I don't want them to know when they come for me that I have an AR-15.
Why?
Because they're going to bring AR-15.
They're going to bring AR-15s regardless.
Regardless.
And also, if you get into a fight with the police, you never come away from that as a winner.
Oh, I just saw that. Atlanta comes back March 1st. If you ain't never watched Atlanta, you should watch it. It's a good show.
Yeah, it is. It's a great show.
I didn't
And
know
also,
that.
how did you not know that it comes back March 1st?
I forgot about it because it's been
Hey,
so
man,
long.
it's okay. It's okay.
Are they going to do continuous seasons moving forward, or are he still trying a season every now and then, or a year?
Probably. I mean, if this show gets to 3 seasons,
I'll be surprised.
I will be heavily surprised.
He's going to do about at least 5, I believe.
I don't know if he can. Like, I get what he's going for season 2, like his Robin season.
I ain't seen it.
No,
I ain't seen
just
the
like the
preview.
promos. Okay.
I ain't seen
Those
it.
promos is Robin season. So I know kind of where this probably will go. I'm not sure of all the twists and turns and whatever, but when you put out this Robin season, like, we already know how Robin season goes down in Atlanta. It gets a little bit hotter, and all of a sudden everybody becomes Jack the Ripper. Except for not after women or prostitutes, after your loot. Like, everybody becomes, who was it from Friday? Debo. Yeah, everybody becomes Debo. And that tends to be pretty bad how it ends for many people. Remember, what was it, 2015 when we had the robbing spree?
You talking about the ones that happened at the Waffle Houses?
No, not the Waffle House ones, although that's a good one. Like, in the city of Atlanta, they had like a robbing spree. It was just like, there was just an obscene amount of people who were getting robbed. Like, just the amount of home invasions, stuff like that. Like, it was basically a large amount of home invasions.
Oh, yeah, those one happened in Gwinnett recently.
So they started getting their own spree.
I think in Gwinnett. Actually, a person got killed, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, that always happens because you got amateur robbers. Like, when you see, like, the old robbers, like, they get your stuff and they leave you alive because they know if you don't die, it's highly unlikely that anyone's going to really remember what you look like. And this is not me telling you kids this is how to rob.
Right.
I'm not 50 Cent. I'm not trying to teach you how to rob.
Right.
I get it.
Exactly, rap reference. But everyone, who's a young guy, I mean, you think, oh, I need to shoot this person if they whatever, when the threat is always better than the execution. Like, once you actually decide that you're going to shoot somebody, at that point in time, now the police have a lot more incentive to catch your ass because now you got a body on you.
Yep.
As opposed to if you just stole some stuff, it's like, I mean, you lived though, bro. You lived.
You lived.
I mean, and that's more important than the loot. But yeah,
I think it should be the
1st,
exact same thing though.
Atlanta's
because
coming back.
some people like that when stuff like that happens to you, their body don't or their mind don't react to it very well, and they became mentally unstable.